I mean, definitely, and that's why IBC has at the National Tallying Center, there's very little they can do to change the results. They are just required to take note of any anomalies that are there, but they can't change it. And it is great. It is good that we have the law states that whatever is announced at the polling station is final, because that way there is very little room for manipulation. Remember, before we had that Supreme Court ruling, and that is Mainakia is also results would be announced at the polling stations, but by the time they arrive at the tallying centers, the figures that were announced at the polling station would be different from the ones that are being announced at the tallying station. And that's why the law did actually, the courts did pronounce themselves on the matter, and which is a good thing in terms of enhancing transparency. But having said that, I think, yes, we need to keep providing access, like Osido has said, to some of these facilities, including portal, but it is also very important that we have clear guidelines on how to utilize some of these, the data and the information that we are getting from portal, and how the penalties for people who misuse that information, because people have also misused that information, and then we end up with misinformation and disinformation, which causes more confusion and more tension amongst the people. So I would say we are making progress, maybe not at the pace that we need it. Remember, last time it was even more difficult to get to this level. At this time, we've gotten to the level where it's perhaps what is meaning that declaration of the results. And truly, it cannot be a smooth sailing. And so, even if there is a standoff, it does not necessarily mean that there is something totally wrong. So I think it just goes to show there's an issue that is being resolved. And like I said, all parties need to be satisfied that the process was free and fair, and whichever concerns they had have been taken care of. So I think, for me, I think, and I see the chair is coming in. So there is likelihood that the chair is going to go ahead and make the declaration.
Yes, finally, the commissioners, including the chairperson of the IEBC, Wafula Chebukati, have made their way into the